In the Hawkeye state, we are seeing Donald Trump lead in the polls. Although a small margin of error of 3 points, he leads by only 3. In the early voting process, Iowa is seeing more Democratic ballots casted as well as requested. And in 2012, Barack Obama was leading in the early voting process just as Hillary Clinton is right now. Although by not as large of a margin, she still leads. Although 6 electoral votes might seem like a small number, every vote is going to count come Tuesday. Although Trump leads in the latest polls, the Hawkeye state is seeing large divisions between the two parties.
You had fairly tight races, and I think it illustrated pretty well just how divided the state really is. I mean, not only in terms of Republican and Democrat, but also establishment versus, for lack of a better way of putting it, non-establishment.
While the GOP nominee could have lost votes from caucus time to the general election, Trump could have gained votes from independents or Democrats.
He has probably lost votes among traditional Republicans here, but he has probably picked up some from either folks who are independents or folks who are conservative Democrats. So it's a sort of a mixed bag in terms of trying to predict what's going to happen.
Ground game was poor for the Trump campaign in January into February, and that's what could have separated the GOP nominee from taking a February caucus victory over Texas Senator Ted Cruz. While the Democrats have a strong hold over the ground game throughout campaigns, this year is not an exception.
I think the question is going to be, in this state, turnout, and that means ground game. The Democratic Party is very good at that. They have people are estimating about a 40 to 45,000 vote lead when it comes to absentee ballots.
Even with a strong volunteer organization that translates into ground game, Trump is still a strong possibility in Iowa.
Trump is very, very strong here, in particularly rural Iowa and in some of the mid to larger cities where there has been a loss of manufacturing jobs, where some folks have really had difficulties maintaining their lifestyles.
Regardless of the seeming Republican Party support for Trump, it is a matter of the GOP turning out for the Republican nominee. And with early voting in Iowa not showing how ballots are cast, Tuesday will be the only indicator of how people are voting. Reporting from Des Moines, Iowa, Gloria Noble, OU Nightly.